We marvelled at Gold Trip in the Turnbull Stakes. My take on what the connection should do next. The Bart Cummings and why we didn't see the Melbourne Cup winner out of this race. And Jockey Fatigue. It's affected one of our young guns and I'm not happy. This is Performance Review with the Boss.
2 legs, 3 legs, west wind blows and Salcombe, but it's all Gold Trip. Gold Trip has bolted in the Turnbull.
The Turnbull Stakes, what did we learn? Gold Trip is absolutely flying this prep. Will they go the same path as what they took last year? The Caulfield Cup, the Ladbrokes Cox Plate, and then the Melbourne Cup. I wouldn't do it, Kieran. I would just go the Ladbrokes Cox Plate, forget the penalty if you win the Caulfield Cup, and then go on to the Melbourne Cup. As for the beaten brigade, Salcombe, very, very good. West wind blows, he was enormous. Can they win the Caulfield Cup? I've got my reservations. Romantic Warrior, drop off this horse at your peril. He hasn't raced since the 28th of May. Missed a trial before coming over and raced way too fresh in the Turnbull Stakes. He will improve lengths going into the Cox Plate.
Future History lives near the line and Future History's 1.5 length first immortal.
The Bart Cummings. Future History earned his ticket into the Melbourne Cup, and rightly so, but I think this was a nothing race, and for mine, the winner of the Melbourne Cup will not come out of this race. The Superimposed Stakes, Riff Rocket was outstanding. This was J-Mac's first ride on this horse, and he was glowing in his report. J-Mac, my advice, not that you really need it, do not give up the ride on this horse in the Derby. The Hill Stakes, Montefilia. I haven't seen a horse win a race like this for a long, long time. I spoke to Nash this morning and he was in awe of her effort in the Hill Stakes. She only has 54.5 kilos in both cups. Nash, I would start looking after my weight right now, my friend. Jockey Fatigue. I don't like this. Young Bailey Wheeler, 18 years old, rode Friday night, last race 10 o'clock. Gets back to Brisbane, probably 11:30. Has to get up at 4:30 to ride track work. He then missed his first ride at Eagle Farm on Saturday, was fined $400. Spare me. The system is flawed and it needs to be fixed. Looking ahead, the Toorak Handicap, Amelia's Jewel. Assuming she runs well in that race, I would avoid going to the Cox Plate. I don't believe she's good enough to beat Romantic Warrior or Gold Trip. I'd go for the Golden Eagle, $5 million first prize money.
It's Legato and a very confident Ryan Elliott. Whoa, she's back and she's back big time.
But watch out for Legato. Her win in the Matamata Cup was outstanding and she'll give Amelia's Jewel a run for her money. The final word, the Everest. I'm with I Wish I Win. His second place behind Mr. Brightside in the Memsey was outstanding. 6 weeks in between runs, back into the Everest. I believe he can win because Peter Moody is a genius.